Will Matheson here, and for the next 92 minutes and 40 seconds, I'm going to play an old world in 1.17 Bedrock. It is our last chance to start these kinds of worlds, and I'm going to show you both my experiences and why you might not want to do this, unless you're a masochist. So we're going to call this Ice Islands. This is a seed that I found when I was just trying a bunch of different seeds. What I was actually looking for was a village, because really that's almost your only hope for having a sustainable experience with an old world, is to set up a village and good trades. You could also, I mean, maybe try your luck, fishing for good enchanted books, but that could take a long time. But you still can't beat the game. You can't go to the Nether. Even if you found the lava and found the obsidian, the portal just won't light up. And there's no stronghold, so you can't go to the end. But here we are. This is our beautiful little island. And something about this island you'll notice, this world, I mean, there's no trees. So you must start with a starter chest. And some of these are kind of too good to use, because the only thing we can renew is dark oak, because we got 4 dark oak saplings. And this is really right here our only hope for any sort of sustainability in this world. So this seed is unplayable without the starter chest. But yeah, so I'm just going to put the stuff that I'm never going to use, like oak wood planks. Don't have oak trees. So that stuff I should never use. And the melon seeds, well, I could use them to plant melons and then get more seeds. So we'll get to that. Another thing I want to consider is where I'm going to be digging to do my mining with the stone pickaxe that I got in the starter chest. I mean, because boy, if I didn't get that, I'd have to wait for that dark oak to grow. Okay, we can wall this up. But I wish it weren't dark oak. Dark oak is a pain in the neck, because you have to get more than 4 saplings out of the leaves in order to just replace the one you're taking down. And sometimes you don't even get that. And so to start expanding a dark oak forest from scratch is very difficult. So I would much prefer a birch, really. Birch is my favorite, because it's so standardized. It's pretty uniform. It's not funky. It's not hard to chop down. So birch is a good go-to if you just want a lot of wood and you don't want it to be too much trouble to harvest. One thing that would be nice is some kind of light source. So what we're going to be doing for that is getting the logs, and we got some iron. We're going to be getting the logs and putting them into a furnace, which will make charcoal, and then we can use charcoal to smelt more logs into charcoal. Smart. We'll even get an achievement for that on Bedrock, so it's worth trying. Uh-oh, it's almost the first night. There is no hope of having a bed. But if you do want a bed, pro tip, what you should do is hang out all night and kill spiders. And you can turn the string into white wool, and then you can combine the white wool with wood to make a bed. Which is not something that I had appreciated until I was in this situation and really had to do that. But yeah, you can see how much fun this is to harvest. It's all really high up, and I have to get multiples of 4 saplings in order to replant. And it's getting dark and scary, and I'm like, uh-oh. We're gonna have to pillar up to get at some of these leaves, and hopefully get a few more saplings before all the bad guys come out. Speaking of the devil, Yeah, see, so I should have kept collecting strings. I didn't do that. So I made things a little more difficult for myself than I ought to have. Instead, I took the coward's way out, and I just walled myself up for the night. And just waited and waited for the night to pass. I mean, you can do a little crafting, but it's kind of hard when you're in such a confined space and you can't gather new resources. But yeah, there's a furnace that I'll be using when I put it outside. If I had more than... If I actually had, like, a supply of torches, it might have been good just to sort of build the base down below, really, and not mess around up here too much, except for planting trees. But hey. And just to make, you'd want to make sure that you're, like, within the same couple chunks, just in case your simulation distance isn't very far. Although I would think with a world like this, your simulation distance could cover pretty much the whole thing. Anyway, is it daytime yet? Looks like it is. Okay, well, let's get out of here. And you gotta be careful right in the morning because there could still be some leftovers from last night, including ones that don't burn, such as spiders, although they should be neutral if they don't spot you until it's light. And also creepers. Oh man. Okay. We got 2 trees on the go, so things are looking up. So let's start planting crops. We'll make ourselves a wooden hoe. Go attack that spider too. Should we? Yeah, let's do that. We do need that string. Goody goody. I always get nervous about going in the water because there do be drowns down there sometimes. Okay, so here I'm just getting set up for crops. Of course, I'm going to need to get some bone meal somehow, and bone meal some grass, in order to get seeds to get wheat started. But luckily, we get a potato for free in the starter chest. So at least we won't starve, provided we can get this crop going. And here's where I'm going to plant some melons. I don't see anything wrong with just a nice little seaside melon farm. I can't think of how this could possibly blow up in my face. Yeah, let's plant those seeds. Oh boy, I can taste the watermelon already. Oh, I guess I do want to make it a two-stem farm. So we'll have it so that all the blocks surrounding the stems can be grown. So we won't stymie the growth whatsoever. Oh, we still got a little bit of time before the creeps come out, so just walk down here and... Oh, look at that! Got a hostile mob down here already. Well, functionally hostile. Be nice if I could light this up. I'm sure this looks really awesome on YouTube. All this darkness. Let's get out of here. Boy, howdy. We need to get some steps in up this thing, I think. Don't worry, I'm not going to show this every single time. Okay. Back on top. Take down another tree. Before it gets dark. All the bad guys come out again. But I guess we could start on our log smelting operation. Now logs themselves don't make very good fuel. However, the charcoal that you get is equivalent to coal, and it's much better as fuel. You can smelt several items, some number of items. What am I trying to do here? Well, I got my charcoal. That's good, so I can start thinking about making some torches. Make things a little bit safer. Yeah, let's have a torch on top. We don't need spiders spawning on top of there. Or do I bother with one? I guess not. And I guess another consideration is I keep making holes in the ceiling anyway. Now, ordinarily, I would never place a torch sideways on sand. I think that's really jank. However, I don't have the luxury of being fussy about things that look right and look proper. No, we gotta survive. This is serious. This is pure functionality. So yeah, no, don't use the logs as fuel. Use the charcoal as fuel. That's the whole point of making charcoal. So you can have essentially renewable coal. Well, this is nice. We can get up and down, hopefully, without tripping. Not that that's like really a thing in the game, but you know. I think that's, yeah, just one more turn, but I'm kind of out of torches. Let's put that one as far down as we can without creating another dark spot. And we'll get out of here. But we're gonna make stairs soon. Don't worry. But also, another thing to consider is this uses up quite a bit of hunger, all this jumping. So it's not just more convenient to make stairs, it's also, you know, it's easier on your player to make stairs. We got a few apples that we can eat, I suppose, while we're waiting for the potatoes to come in. Wow, we found copper. Very good. And now we're at Bedrock level. And this being an old world, you might as well just mine right at Bedrock level, Y5, because, you know, I guess maybe there might be a marginal advantage in terms of diamonds if you're at Y11, but you don't have to worry about the lava at Y10 anymore, because there just isn't any. There's no caves either. It's just solid rock underneath until you get to the bedrock. What are we going to do in here? Yeah, we'll smelt up some raw iron. That's a good idea. Get into iron tools. Now this tree is kind of too good to chop down now because it's got vines on it. And that's kind of a little bit different. So I'm going to use this tree just as like a lookout post, and I'll just climb up the vine and have a look around when I care to. But we can chop down this other tree. And yeah, for some of the things I think we'll just stick with stone, where it's not really critical. Like axes and hoes and things like that. But you definitely need an iron pickaxe, as you would in regular Minecraft, if you want to get your diamonds. Or even redstone. Now, how is the potato doing? Looks like we're just about there. That one's a ways off. I mean, those stem crops always take forever. Anything down there? Anything down there? Okay, potato. Just one measly potato. Great job. So we get to wait all over again. Just getting these crops started from scratch zero is really frustrating. Trees and crops. So that's a nice thing about having a regular world, is you can go exploring and gather more resources. We cannot. We can dig up ores, but that's about it. Oh yeah, good luck getting silk touch in this world, by the way. You want to take grass and bring it underground? You're gonna have fun with that. But I would like to construct an underground base just because it's so much easier to keep safe. Just have to light it up and Bob's your uncle, especially in a world like this where there's no caves. But that kind of makes me wonder, what's the point of playing Minecraft? Like, I feel like, am I always doing it to just try to make things easier so that I don't have to play Minecraft? But then I guess you always find something else that you want to do. Or you find that you are turning your jumping staircase into a real staircase suboptimally. But it was because when you built the jumping staircase, you turned the corner right away instead of... Like, basically, you want to, like, dig down as far as you're going to go in one direction, but then, like, dig out a further block and then make your turn to go down the other direction. Because otherwise, you end up in a situation where, okay, if I want stairs to come down to where I'm standing, like, they have to be pushed back a block. And then you see what's happening here is the pushing back just iterates again and again and again as I'm working my way back up. So I have to dig deeper and deeper and deeper into the uphill bit, let's say. And so here I've got like this cavern, I guess you could call it. Well, the stairwell. It's way taller than it needs to be. Because the disconnect from when I dug it out for jumping and dug out for stairs gets bigger and bigger and bigger. But yeah, you can see how you need to have like a landing block so you can turn. So you need to take that into account when you're doing your just jump down digging. Of course, the ultimate is like a soul sand water elevator, but not gonna get that in this world. You could get the kelp though, and there is, spoiler alert, there is kelp in the water on the north side of this island. Unfortunately, I don't notice it right away, so I end up not just going to grab it to get bone meal. Because, you know, you could make a composter and then put the kelp in the composter, and it's a pretty good way to get bone meal. That was a polar bear. Fortunately, they are neutral. Unless there's a cub around. And if there's a cub around, they become hostile. And they hit hard. But we'll never get to see that, don't worry. That's never gonna happen to me. Right? Right, Chicky Boo? Yeah. I guess that's what we'll call you if we ever get a name tag. Yes, I name all of my animals from terms of endearment. Can I say this right? I name all of my Minecraft mobs after terms of endearment used by John Arbuckle in the Garfield comics. Yes, I do. You know, he's a cool guy, so he's somebody you should definitely take after. Oh, goody, we got an egg. So what I would like to do is make some kind of enclosure. So here is my Mark 1 chicken coop. Chicken pen. And this is where I'm realizing, oh no, I'm eating up the vine. And you can't hoe it, you need shears. So, or silk touch, I suppose. Well, that's lucky. So now we have a hatched chicken. And the other one is deciding to check out the iceberg. How are the potatoes doing? They are not quite ready. But we can get a composter going. And maybe we have a few things that we could put in it. Leaves, perhaps. Leaves would do, and you could use a hoe to break leaves. But you also need those sapling drops, so you need to be careful. But yeah, we're going to save and quit, because I think I'd had enough for the night. And so we'll be coming back later. Hey, here we are again. Back in the Minecraft. Side to side. Did you know that several community creators make a living off the content in the marketplace? Are you good enough to be among the several? Notice they did not say... Ooh. I just got whacked by something. And there's a creeper. Okay, we need to get undercover. RFN. Oh, for crying out loud. RIP melons. No glistening melon slices for me. Yep. That just about says it. At this point that you wish Minecraft didn't have autosave, this would be, ouch! A great time to save Scrub. Okay, we need to get undercover. RFN. Despite this tranquil music, things are not at all tranquil. Okay, we're safe. Yeah, those guys are out there. And they're still out there. Oh, but the sky is getting brighter. Ooh, that's music to my ears. Burn! Burn! Don't mean to sound too enthusiastic, but I'd love to hear those blankety blankers burn. Yeah. Well, oh, we got another egg. Let's see if we can hatch it. Oh, somebody trod on my crops. My farmland, anyway. Oh, goody, 2 potatoes. Finally expanding. Growth. Well, no luck with the egg this time. But we do need some shears. Be nice in case the sheep shows up, we can shear it for wool. But we can also use the shears to break leaves. Could have just used the hoe. Oh, you know what? I got that wrong. I got that wrong. A hoe lets you break leaves faster, but it doesn't let you collect the leaves. Yes, you do need the shears to collect the leaves. If your hoe has silk touch, then yes, you can get the leaves. But only then. Careful not to take too many leaves, or else we're going to get ourselves in trouble. Okay, can we get the bone meal? Let's go bone meal. No. No bone meal. Okay. Let's take a few more. No. Okay. Let's take a couple more. Okay, good, good. We got our bone meal. Oh, my inventory's full. Dang it. Okay. There we go. Got my bone meal. I just need to put it on the grass. So I'll just clear out a little area here, and hopefully we'll get some grass, like grass on top of the grass block, and break it in hopes of getting seeds. And how many seeds did we get? We got 0. So we're back to the drawing board. I guess we're going to have to replant a tree and harvest the leaves from it. We can't afford to break any more leaves. I mean, we can't afford to shear any more leaves. We need the saplings. And it's still not enough. So let's extend the island a little bit so we can plant more trees. That's always fun. Maybe just stick a few torches where the shadows are going to be. Okay, now what? Guess we wait. Oh, another egg. Are you gonna hatch? No! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry, Chicky Boo. Okay, we gotta get under the shelter. The phantoms are gonna be out again tonight. Yep. It's getting brighter. Yeah, I think it's safe to go out. Alright. Any more eggs? Yes. Somebody trod on my crop. Or my farmland. Not cropped yet. Can I get the thing without hitting Chicky Boo? I can, but I didn't get a chicken. Oh, hey, more potatoes. Boy, second row. But actually, I should actually plant those in alternating rows. It'll be faster. So maybe I'll come back and just decide, okay, you know what, actually I should do that. We'll see if I'm that smart. It's been a little while since I recorded this. Let's get some shears to hopefully get some bone meal. I mean, get the leaves. No, not quite. Just need a few more leaves. Oh, it's snowing. That's cool. Okay, bone meal. Hooray! Alright. Now we just need to put it somewhere to go. What? Yeah, surprise. This is a thunderstorm. So there are phantoms spawning in it. Hooray! Boy, I sure hope I remember to collect the bone meal among all my belongings gathered hither and yon. While there's hostile mobs out. I'd hate to have to collect a whole bunch of leaves again in the hopes of getting bone meal again. In the hopes of getting seeds. That would really suck. Well, let's shelter up. Oh, I must have made those pieces of stone. Don't remember what for. Guess I'll unload the dishwasher. Oh, yes, that's one way to pass the night. I mean, the real-life dishwasher, not the Minecraft dishwasher. Is it safe yet? Not quite. Definitely not. How about now? Oh, I think they're burning again. Burn, mother phantoms. Burn. Okay, any better luck this time? Not enough leaves. Do I realize that there's kelp yet? Because, like, I looked on one side and I was like, oh, maybe this area is all too cold for kelp. But, like, it's not all frozen ocean. Like, there's a bit of, I think, cold ocean mixed in. Anyway, we got our bone meal. Yes. Okay, we got seeds. So now we can plant wheat. And try not to jump on our own farmland. No, another thing you won't be able to get in this world is bees. I'm pretty sure. Because there's no oak or, I think, birch. Can they also spawn in on, or is that like an upcoming 1.19 thing? Still though, no oak, so you can't randomly get a bee's nest. Or a beehive. I forget which is which. The natural one. Yeah, there's the kelp. All the kelp you could ever want. So, that would have made the bone meal a lot easier to get. Yeah. There was kelp, all right. Ouch! What? Okay, yeah, this polar bear is hostile. Because there's a cub around. You know, didn't give me any warning. Didn't be like, you know, hey, back off, buddy. You know, just started attacking me. Do I look like Timothy Treadwell to you? Anyway. Get back to work. What is that sound? Anyway, we've got some eggs, so we can get in there. Or get the egg. Oh, there's another one. Look, even the cub is attacking me. You know, I think this mama bear is greatly overestimating the threat I pose if the cub is like capable of killing me on its own. Like, really? Like, you brought this upon yourselves, polar bears. Yeah. Negative pitched death sounds you're gonna admit. Emit. Yeah. Yeah, there was actually an interesting Minecraft video, like official Minecraft video, where some people had asked, where do you record all the death sounds for animals? And they said, well, you know, you'll be pleased to know that we don't actually, you know, record animal death noises. Like they take noises that happy and healthy animals make and do fancy adjustments to them. Is that one still trying to get me? I think it is. Looks kind of angry. Well, apologies to my Swiss viewers from Bern, but we gotta kill the bears. Oh no. Well, I guess everything is functionally dysfunctional. Got some more potatoes. Yeah, that one on the left should be ready. Oh, poisonous potato. How thoughtful. Just what I want for my museum. Yeah, they're actually better eating than raw potatoes in this, if you ignore the fact that they can poison you. But other than that, yeah, cooked potatoes are where it's at. Baked potatoes. Or jacket potatoes, as IBX Toy Cat showed. If you play in British English. Him. Well, it's time to turn in before the bad guys come out. I actually should make a campfire and be cooking those fish I got as drops from the bears. Also, I think I'm going to be killing all bears on site from now on, as a precautionary measure. You're welcome, World Wildlife Fund. Actually, maybe I'm thinking of Coca-Cola. WWF is the panda, right? Coca-Cola is the polar bear? Yeah. There you go. Support polar bears. Drink Coca-Cola. That's how that works, right? I mean, they probably should. They probably should do a big money initiative for polar bears. Just because it's so, like, you know, the Santa Claus Coca-Cola commercials and all that. But anyway. Okay, we're gonna break this egg and we're gonna see if there's anything in it. Oh yeah, I just ate some rotten flesh. But it's actually not bad in a pinch. You just get a chance of getting this hunger status. But, you know, like, if you're starving, it's better than nothing. Puffer fish, on the other hand, puffer fish really don't make any sense to eat. I should be planting these in alternating rows, and let's see if I get the memo yet. Okay, it looks like I do, so I'm going to be doing wheat, potatoes in alternating rows. But if I need to keep that up, I've got more potatoes to plant, so I need another row if I'm saving these other rows for the wheat. Okay. Let's harvest this tree. It's getting dark again. It feels like it is anyway. Get another egg before we go to bed. Now we have a campfire, so we can just place that when we have the mind to do so. Just be careful not to step in it. Although I wouldn't mind if he stepped in it. Serve him right. Do you know your kin tried to kill me? I won't tell him I killed them. He might get mad. Well, now that we have a few spare leaves... Actually, I don't remember where I got these leaves, but we're just going to sort of fill in the ones I stole earlier as best we can. That's not quite how it was, but it looks all right. Any more eggs? No? Okay. Ooh, fishing rod time. Just need one more stick. Okay, so now we can see what wonderful treasures the ocean has in store for us. Just though, it's kind of frustrating here because there isn't really like a clear spot to fish. And also I'm going to kill this polar bear. See, now I don't have to fish, I can just kill polar bears. Let's cook the salmon and go fishing. So this is where patience is a virtue. I recommend listening to a podcast or something just to keep yourself occupied while you're fishing. I've tried reading like classic literature off of the Gutenberg, Project Gutenberg. I tried doing that for the first set of peaceful streams, the ones that I did right after the seed was first revealed, and I did a solo shot out to the end, 200 kilometers away from spawn. Well, I tried to make the fishing interludes a little more interesting by reading The Adventures of Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain. I guess you could say it's the predecessor to the more famous Huckleberry Finn book. And they're both excellent books. I highly recommend them. It definitely gives you a snapshot of the pre-war South. So you do have to bear that in mind. So some of the language, especially, may not fit with today's standards. So I used alternate words where those words came in. But it was kind of a rolling disaster. Like, I just found it really hard to do it. And the constant, I guess if I turned the sound off, like if I did it, like it wouldn't make a good video anyway. Like it wouldn't be something where you would, it could be something where you might do a montage maybe and speed it all up and then put some music track to it. That might work. But like as trying to make it work that way for a stream, I don't think it works. But if you already had like really, really high viewer engagement, then it might work for a stream because, everybody will be chatting and stuff and like asking you questions and you could do that while you're fishing. But yeah, reading from Project Gutenberg didn't work out very well. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. And if I can get this chicken into the pen, I won't have to nervously watch it bang its head against icebergs anymore. But it just doesn't seem to want... There we go. Now, should I use these precious seeds to get them to breed? I have one egg. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that either. Okay, now I don't think... Maybe they're not able to breed either A, because there's not enough space, or B, because both of them aren't at full health, because I just hit them with eggs. So I don't know. Yeah, well, they're still in love mode, but they're not doing the thing. So, sorry if you came to this video looking for hot Minecraft chicken action. Anyway. Oh, did I goof this up? Well, anyway. We can bake potatoes on the campfire. That's nice. Oh, I hear a bear again. Are we going to take care of it? I guess not. But we can work on the rest of our mine shaft entrance. We want to call it that. I guess mine entrance. Well, now we don't have to jump up and down anymore. So, shall we do in the bear? We shall. Do in the bear and cook the cod. Okay, now we got to think about what we want to do down here. I would like to make a little space so that I can take the chickens down here where they will be safer. Be nice if they had grass, but strictly speaking, they don't need it. And yeah, we're on Team Dark Oak for this world, of course. Which is not a team I wanted to be on. But that's just what life does to you sometimes. You gotta play with the items that you're dealt. There we go. And no luck with the eggs. Yeah, I suppose I should set up furnaces and a chest and all that good stuff down here. Just tuck it in the corner here. There we go. It's cozy. Now I'm trying to remember, do I ever actually find diamonds in this world? Stay tuned to find out. But here is where I'm going to put in my crops. I'm going to dig out a 9x9 area with a 2-high ceiling. But I actually can't... I need to actually put it one block up because I'm standing on bedrock. And I can't replace bedrock with farmland. Or with dirt to eventually become farmland. Would like some steps to get up in there, so we're going to make a stone cutter. And I suppose I'm going to felt some cobblestone into stone. Also need a blast furnace. So we'll get some smooth stone going as well, and then make a blast furnace. But we'll make we'll place a second conventional furnace. It's always good to have multiples of those. Especially since there's things that you can't do in the smokers and blast furnaces. And you may want to do more than one thing at a time. Or multiple batches of the same thing. You know, the trivial example is, you want to smelt up a stack of iron, it's faster to split it between 2 furnaces. Parallel processing, baby. Okay. Now let's dig out some more for the farm plot. I do need that stone cutter first, though. I want to make a couple steps. Okay. One's good enough for now. You do need an iron pickaxe to collect redstone. Which I don't really go out of my way to get. I just get it when it's in the way. Did you hear that? Could it be? But I guess we'll come back later. Hey, we're back in the saddle, and we're on the home stretch. Yay! Alright, let's get back in the thing. The beacon is a powerful item that can only be crafted with a nether star from the wither. But you can't do it in this world. Okay, so I think I'm waiting for the sunshine so I can go out and get this cow. So let's watch the night pass. Or not. Go back downstairs again. Do a little more digging. Put in our dirt. Put some more dirt. I'm running low on dirt. And we're going to need a bucket. Put some water down here. There we go. At least we'll be able to enclose our water in the proper place. And we'll also need a trapdoor. Not strictly necessary, but just a nice convenience feature. Okay. Still waiting for the moon to set. Ah, doggies! No bones, unfortunately. Well, you know, sometimes it's nice to just sit in your hidey hole and watch the moon set. Make sure there's a block over your head so at least phantoms won't be spawning. Boy, it'd be nice to actually sleep in a bed. Hey, doggo! Looking right at me. Sorry, I don't have a bone for you, buddy. Yeah, sorry. Although, you know what? I wouldn't have minded if phantoms had spawned, because now we could watch them burn! Oh, for crying out loud. Guess that's what I get for having patience problems. Hey, that dog's actually aggravated. What's he going after? Okay. They're attacking skeletons. That's pretty cool. Of course, you only get XP if they're tamed. Okay. Sun is up. Things should get safer. Although I guess I still do have to worry about, well, drowned and armored mobs, like that have helmets. And, of course, creepers and endermen. So, still though, at least there's no phantoms. Let's say we just go for a stroll, get some exercise, huh? No? Okay. Really would be nice if I had bones, but anyway, I think we're going to focus on crops. Potatoes are coming along well. I could just plant these downstairs, actually. Same thing with the wheat. I'm not going to bother replanting up here. And we can take this down too, since I'm not going to be taking down this tree. It's in the Too Good to Cut club. I can take this dirt with me too. So here was where the farm was. I'll just seal that up. That's where the old alignment of the stairway. Okay. Now I just patch up the ceiling. And yeah, you want it there. I wouldn't put it above the, I wouldn't put it up above the water, because it, once you make the dirt into farmland, it's less than a block tall, and so it looks a little ridiculous. It'll be like a floating trapdoor. So you want to plant your crops in alternating rows, because if they're right next to a row of the same crop, it's not as fast. And what would be perfect to light up the center of everything is a lantern, because you can hang those from a flat ceiling. And also, it'll keep us from walking over the trapdoor, not that that's a problem. But if you didn't have the trapdoor, that might actually be helpful. Although a crop might get caught in it, so yeah, have the trapdoor and the lantern, why not? Okay, we're gonna have to wait out another night here. Oh, do you hear that? I sure heard it. And there's a wandering trader out there, but... Oh, it might have been a trader llama. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out in the morning, so I don't want to go out there. Well, I didn't see any sign of sheep, so that's too bad. We could get these chickens to come downstairs. Oh, this is another thunderstorm. Don't like it. Not happy about this turn of events. Guess we'll just work on our crops till this is over. We can bake some potatoes. It does cost fuel on like a campfire, but you can do bigger batches. and faster, I think. Okay, we do have a cow out here now. We had one before, but we missed the opportunity. Now, if we could just get him... Get down the slot here. Yeah, come on down here. I got lots more hay where this came from down here, honest. It's not hay, it's wheat, but could make hay out of it. Yeah, isn't this just a lovely pasture for you? Yeah, there you go. But you know what? On second thought, let's actually get you deeper in here. And then fence this off. No. No, get back in here. In here. There we go. Okay. Okay. There. Enjoy your new home. Anything else going on up here? Doesn't seem like it's still thundering, so it's probably safe to move these chickens. Get another egg, too. Alright. Follow me. Follow me to paradise, where you can have all the seeds you want. Yep. I am 100% telling the truth. I would not even snare an orc with a falsehood. Here we go. Alright, so we're gonna put you in this outer chamber. And yeah, there you go. And actually, see if this egg works. Oh, goody! Alright. We're now up to 3 chickens. We just have to wall this off. There we go. Gotta break this, I guess. There we go. Now, I guess I wasn't thinking about how I would get in and get the eggs, and then... Uh-oh. No. Don't go up there. Don't go up there. No. No. This is bad. This is not what I want. Get in there. Okay. Okay, that's safe for now, but I still don't have the egg. What am I gonna do? Well, I could break this. And just get in and get out. There we go. Okay, now I have to fix this, and also there's like a floating couple bits of cobblestone there, so... How do we get to those? Well, I guess we have to break these. No, don't get up there, don't get up there. Get back down. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Now I just need to grab this and get out. No, why can't I get in there? What's going on? I got stuck. I couldn't move into... And now the chickens are getting out. Great. Well, let's just make sure they don't escape to the top of the world. And... Okay, well, we could just, like, break a growing wheat crop. We'd still get the seed back, even if we didn't get the wheat. So that is an option to help lure these guys to where I want them to be. So what do we end up doing? That is what we end up doing. Okay. So in you get. In you get. Chicky Boos. Chicky Boo 1 and Chicky Boo 2. And also Chicky Boo 3. No! Okay. Stay there. There we go. Okay, now... let's break this. Nice if the cow wasn't so close to the fence, but anyway. Okay, just push him back. And then, yeah, lure Chicky Boo 3 out and build the fence back in. Okay, open the gate, take up the seeds. Everybody in, everybody follow me. See the seeds, see the seeds. Good. I bet you want this, don't you? No, okay, maybe later. All right, don't look at me like that. Okay, well, it's daytime, and it's not thunderstorming. Not too much light left, but what can we do? We could take down a tree. Oh no, actually the day is just beginning. The day is still young. Well, I'm thinking of planting trees down below, even though it'd be quite a to-do. Oh, look at that! Roast mutton and wool. So we must have had a sheep spawn. But you know what happened? Just watch the text down below. I bet you past me will tell you what happened. That's about it. It must have burned in the campfire. I don't know what it is with sheep. They just tend to constantly wander into the campfire. I don't tend to have that problem so much with other animals, although I haven't tested it widely either. Well, I think this is just a futile effort at trying to get sheep to spawn. Just hoping that maybe they'd spawn on another island, or if I went far enough away, they'd spawn on this one. You really kind of need a boat, though, to get around. Also, you're not going to use up your hunger if you go in a boat. Although you have to, like, break your boat, hop on the ice, and then remake the boat. That's kind of annoying. One thing you could do is, like, place down, I don't know, like random bits of cobblestone, like next to the ice or within the ice, and then put a torch on top of that. And that should melt, like, a little path of ice that you could use to get your boat through. Of course, I mean, I like riding it on the ice, but I also don't like having to break it and replace it every time either. So they should make a boat that just rides right up onto the ice. That would be nice. But yeah, there's a whole lot of nothing going on. So let's harvest some more trees. Well, got more than 4 saplings, so I could actually just leave those there and then just save them for another tree farm, maybe downstairs. Ooh, pufferfish. Oh boy, cod. And a tropical fish. Pretty far away from its natural habitat, I should think. Yay! Chicky Boo 4. No. No, you need to be... Okay, we can break this. Lure him back in. Here you go, Chicky Boo 4. Okay, you're in. Okay, everybody's in? We're all in for the night? No! Okay, get it. Oh, come on. Get in. Get in. Alright. Stay. Stay put. Stay. Okay. All right, now we break that last egg. Ah, sorry. No new Chicky Boo. Well, we can make an iron sword. And actually, you know what we're going to do now? We're gearing up to go out and take on some mobs, especially those spiders, because I'm getting tired of not being able to sleep. So I've decided I've had it, and I'm taking the fight. I'm taking the fight to the mobs. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And the wheat farm is slowly but surely growing. Want lots of food if I'm going to be out there fighting mobs. So I'll just have the bare essentials. Some wheat in case I meet a cow, and shears in case I meet a sheep. Nope. Okay, up we get. They're gonna fear me when this is all said and done. The tables are turning. I'll say, who's laughing now? Except they don't actually laugh. Witches do. But they don't spawn that often. Ouch. Ow. Yeah, shoot each other. Ow. 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 This guy even worth it, really? Ow. 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 Yeah, I just need to settle down for a bit. Heal up and tend to the crops and the chickens. Okay, do we have enough? No, we are, well, 3 short. Yes, 3 more string, and then we can make a 3rd white wool, and then finally craft a bed. But we could also make ourselves a helmet, maybe? Or leggings? Leggings it is. Hopper's coming along. Ouch. Sorry. Okay. Well, it didn't. It hurt me more than it hurt you. No, no, not this again. Okay. Let's get a seed somehow. Doesn't matter. Yeah, that's good. Got another egg. Ow. Okay, get in the yeah, get in there and close the door and break the egg and nothing happens. Okay, we can replant the seed and we can go up topside. Okay, Monster Hunt Part 2. There's a spider right there. Hey. Oh, and this is where I get all excited. I think, oh boy, I'm done now. I have the final piece of string I need. But no, I do not. 2 more. Yep. So up we go again. Hopefully catch a little bit of the night. There's another spider. Didn't even see me coming. Didn't give me a string though either. Okay, there's another one. But how do I get over there? I could just walk across there, but there's bad guys there. So I'm going to jump in the water and jump back out again. Except I can't, because I'm too close to the edge of the map. Yeah, you just can't jump out of water when you're too close to the edge of the map on an old world. It is really dumb. That's another good reason not to play these. But anyway, oh, and yes, also mobs just randomly despawn for no reason, but there's another one. Maybe he just teleported. Who knows? Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with any mobs that I don't really have to. We can kill some more spiders. Oh, I think that's it. Well, we might as well just get them all, though. Seven pieces of string. We could almost make 2 more wool. Yeah. Good morning, oh, a sheep! Finally! I was gonna say good morning to the skellies, but I found some sheep. It's like saying goodnight to people, but you say good morning to the skellies as they go to their eternal rest, one hopes. Anyway, what I ought to have done here was shear the sheep topside and then like hang around until they ate grass again. At least then I'd have a little more wool, like if I wanted to make like extra beds. But I do want them in the farm eventually, but you'll see that there's something that I wasn't thinking about. So yeah, come down here, little sheepies. Sheepy 1 and Sheepy 2. Ba ba, white sheep, have you any wool? You bet you do, you bet you do. 3 stacks full. Okay. What do we need to do? We need to build an enclosure, well, a temporary place to put these sheep while I build something permanent. So just squeeze you guys in there. All right. Oh. I have to take out the stone cutter. Guess I could do that. Okay, and we're gonna dig out this space. Oh, what am I doing here? Oh, getting the eggs. Yeah, because I didn't leave the gate. The outside. No, no new chickaboos. Okay, so this is going to be my sheep area. But you'll see one little flaw with my setup. Write in the comments if you know what it is. Okay. Now we can shear them. Whoops. Gotta right click. Great. Enough for a bed in a bit. Was that too wool in addition to what I already had? Oh, I never did craft the string into chests. String into chests. String into white wool. That's nice, I finally have a bed. In fact, I can have 2 beds. I combine it with the, excuse me, with the wool I had before. No, not this again. Okay, come on, Chickaboo 6, or whatever you are. Back in your pen. Come on. There you go. Okay, can I get out? Let me out. You stay here and I'll go out. That's how this works. Okay, we can place a bed up top side. It doesn't necessarily have to be outside. Put it there. For convenience. If I'm ever working up here and want to just skip the night, I can do that. So another thing to think about is, well, how am I going to get, you know, if you know my glaring flaw, it's how am I going to get grass down there? And aside from trying to do some sort of like, I don't know, like a gradual slope tunnel where you just let the grass spread onto dirt block after dirt block, you could maybe do that, but it's easiest to just get silk touch and get a grass block that way. Alternatively, you could hope an Enderman spawns and picks up a grass block, and then you can kill the Enderman and you'll get the grass block as a drop. Don't suppose he's got any emeralds or anything useful? Nope. So yeah, you've got the Enderman route or the Silk Touch route. And of course, there's villager trading, if you have a village. But you cannot use an enchanting table to get it. Because you're going to need... Well, you're likely not going to be able to use an enchanting table, because you need a piece of obsidian. And, well, where are you going to get that? In a world where lava is rare to non-existent, and there's no nether portals, there's really no way to get obsidian. And even if you could get it, as we've said, the nether portal wouldn't light. Although that's not what we're concerned about right here. But we could try our luck fishing. There's a name tag. There's another fishing rod. It's not very good, though. It's not an enchanted rod, either. If you were, like, sometimes you can pull out really nice enchanted fishing rods. And sometimes enchanted fishing rods will beget other enchanted fishing rods, with Luck of the Sea, for example. And lure to make it all happen faster. Oh, we are almost into the final minute. And, you know, I did try this fishing, but my enthusiasm for this type of world is waning. Now, if you guys out there really want to see me keep working with this world, I can do that. I still have the save, and it'll load in 1.18. It just won't be a 1.18 world. It won't have any of the 1.18 features. Although, what is that really? I mean, the Leah Rain music disc that I can't get, and a Spore Blossom I can't get, and, you know, so. Anyway, that is going to be all. So, I hope you enjoyed my suffering through this old ice world. And I think we're just gonna call it a series. Because I just don't really see that much room to grow unless I just want to spend hours and hours fishing to get Silk Touch. Because I really do want that sheep farm to be operational. I suppose there might be other things I could farm. Pigs maybe, but there's not really any point. So again, we ask, what's the point of Minecraft? But I hope you enjoyed.